Hi guys, welcome to a new YouTube video. So now we'll be just doing the Ottoman Empire recreated. So it won't exactly be like how the Ottoman Empire's borders, but it will be somewhat accurate. And also, by the way, Turkish in this game, Turkish troops have been like really buffed up. Only some countries it cannot like attack. It cannot attack and will lose. So yeah, I've just buffed it up just a bit. So now what? Now Turkey is represented by red as usual. The countries it's going to attack is represented by like blue, and the allies will be represented by brown. So the first thing Turkey does is just attack down Cyprus. So taking advantage of the taking advantage of the rebels of the northern Cyprus, because it just supports them a lot. They just simply just make a landing and just soon just take down northern Cyprus, and soon enough the capital's captured, and Cyprus literally falls down like within just 1 second. So yeah. Now Turkey just wants to have some allies, so it just sends down to all of the Middle East and also the Kazakh countries, that if they want they can be their allies. So Syria joins, Palestine joins, then after that all of the Kazakh countries will join. I'll just mark it. Except for Iran, all of the Kazakh countries just join up. And also Tunisia asked if Turkey can just join, and Turkey accepted, so Tunisia also joins. So yeah, now these are the allies. There will be more allies in the future. So the next thing Turkey does is just declare war on Lebanon. I'll just mark it, Lebanon. And Turkish and also Syrian troops have pledged to protect down pledged to just help down Turkey in any war. And also Palestine, Tunisia is also sending the troops to Syria and Turkey, and also towards this Kazakh countries are also sending down their troops to help defeat down Lebanon. So Turkish troops and Syrian troops have managed to just take down just a bit. And Israel just wanted to stop down Turkish advance. So basically Israel joins the war. And what Israel did is this started to occupy down Palestine with much effort, and soon enough they captured down Palestine. And also now now the Israeli troops are being sent out, but it will just take a lot of time. So Turkish troops in the meanwhile just take down as much land as they just can, and soon enough they just capture down all of Lebanon. And soon enough they started marching down towards Israel. Now most of the army had just died, so basically now Israeli is now almost virtually no army is there, and soon enough Turkish and Syrian and other countries to free up Palestine. And soon enough they started to go down and cut and just take down one of the little bit of Israel. And soon enough they just capture down all of Israel. So looking at a peace treaty, Syria captures all of Israel, since Turkey just isn't even that near. It captures all of Lebanon, and also maybe a bit of Turkey was there. And Palestine also basically is now Israel. Palestine is literally basically Israel. So I'll just draw it. So this is basically Palestine, which is literally now Israel. Syria, and for Syrian contribution, they just get down this much, and Turkey just gets just this bit of land right here, and this land is bordering Jordan, so which is very helpful to Turkish troops. So basically Turkey just gets this. Nice. So now what Turkey wants to do next is just straight up go and start a war with what you call this, Bulgaria. So I'll just mark it. And Turkey's troops are ready. So, and also this is going to be a very easy fight if Greece just doesn't get involved. And Turkish didn't call any of the troops, they just wanted to fight on their own. So they just simply just sweep down, taking down the coast south of like Greece, and also just starts to just come through the capital, and soon enough they just capture down the capital, but the Bulgarian troops won't surrender, and soon enough all of the coastline has been just done, and all of the navies that have been over here that have been just like fighting down the Turkish navy are just now stranded over here. And soon enough the navy massacre happens, in which the Turkish navy massacres almost all of the Bulgaria's navy. So basically the navy massacre happened, which is one of the worst massacres, and soon enough just all of Bulgaria is done. So looking at a peace treaty, means Turkey captures all of Bulgaria. Now the next thing it just wants to do is just like attack down like Iraq, and it knows that it can also do it on its own, because Iraq, and they are taking advantage like of some of the rebels are here in Iraq. Taking advantage of that, they just start like a very big advance. And also Syrian troops just and also Syria allowed Turkish troops to travel down through Syria, but they won't be involved in the war. They'll just be allowed to travel down, Turkish troops. And soon enough they just cut off Iraq and just take down, while 20 regiments which has been told to come over here has come and just made a push and just connect down over the main Turkish troops. And soon enough the 50th and the 28th and the 30th regiment have just made a very big push towards Baghdad, and Baghdad is just right over here, right here. So yeah, while Turkish troops was ravaging down, and now with supporting down the rebels, they were just able to ravage down even more of Iraq. And soon enough they have just cut off Baghdad, and almost all the military is located there. So just they decided to finish off Iraq without any without any land they will have. So, and also some secret air bases have been found to just supply down Baghdad. So obviously the Turkish troops will just destroy them, so that they won't the army will starve and won't have that much ammunition. And the only surviving region is this, which borders Iran, and they were able to just successfully take it down. Now it just wants to reach down Baghdad, so a massive push has been made, touching down some part of Baghdad, and the outskirts have been just taken down by the Turkish troops, and a base has been built in the outskirts, like a lot of bases just attack down Baghdad. And soon enough Turkey has just took down Iraq. So looking at a peace treaty, Turkey annexes all of Iraq, and that's it. Now Turkey asked Tunisia to just attack down Libya. However, it just knows that it won't have that much power so to attack just down Libya. So Turkey told them just to wait for some time, as they will be sending down the troops, while also other guys are also sending down. So after they finish sending down, every single country within the Turkish alliance had just declared war on Libya. Like literally all of these countries, even the Corsican countries, have just declared war on this Libya. So Turkish now nobody can reach this since they are very far away. So already the Turkish troops have just managed down a big army. So now basically this will be in the favor of Tunisia, and basically Turkey said this will just be all of Tunisia, because which Turkey won't have any use as long as they will be able to pass through it. So Tunisia accepted that and started to ravage down through Libya, and an even bigger push because of the One second. Like a bigger, one second, why is it saying? Like a bigger push has been made because of the desert, and basically all of the armies are right here. So they just simply just cut off the desert troops that are just protecting right here, and soon enough they're just ravaging down through the deserts. Even though it was in no use of them, they just do not want to leave out any secret air bases, which is now literally the trend of every country. It's not in real life, it's just in this scenario. So they're just ravaging down, and soon enough they just capture down the desert troops of this area, one of the most populated areas, and they just cut off these guys into just trap them, and soon enough they just die as usual, and also these guys also die. Now since almost all the troops are located around the coast, a massive push has been made, even though it's not that massive. Means the army size is massive, and soon enough they just capture down this, and soon enough they're just ravaging down towards the capital, and soon enough they just captured down the capital. And now all of Libya is now falling down because of the rebels and all, and soon enough now the Libyan troops are just reduced down through the coast of this guy, and Turkish Tunisia's troops just ravaged down, and Libya has been done. So looking at a peace treaty, Tunisia has literally just expanded towards all of Libya. So it's basically one of the largest countries of Africa. Now the next thing that will happen is Turkish troops have been preparing down its troops in Istanbul and some other far reaches to attack down Greece. So now all of its troops all of these guys' troops are now being shifted towards Turkey for the massive battle of Greece. And so enough, after a few years, Turkish troops and all of the allies troops are ready, and Turkey just declares war on Greece. I'll just mark down all the islands that are right here. Come on. Yeah. All of these islands. So basically now all of them. So I'll just mark till here. So basically Turkish Navy did not even care about, the Greece army just didn't even care about these islands. They just let Turkey just capture it down just mercilessly. And a push has been just made down, and because of the Bulgarian expansion they were just able to make down even more. But now they've been halted down, because now the Greece army has just been again pushing back down the Turkish army just by a bit. And also even the Greece Navy just recaptured some islands, but not all of them. And soon enough just Turkey Navy again recaptured down these islands, and Turkish troops had again just started a massive push towards Greece. And soon enough they are about to cut off Greece's these coastlines, so they just do that, and soon enough they just did that. And Athens is very 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 close around here. So yeah, it isn't looking very great for Greece, with almost all these guys are coming. So they just come on, and soon enough the Operation Athens just started, in which all of the armies focused to just taking down Athens, while some armies are also just coming just to take down this guy, so that the Turkish Navy can just come through it. And soon enough this island is literally just captured, and so does the other island. So basically now all of these islands just belongs to the Turkish Navy, including these. And soon enough they just made a landing, and this is where about a fierce battle happens, as this is one of the most protected islands in Greece. But soon enough Turkish troops just managed to ravage down, while the 20th Regiment reached the outskirts of the Athens and just cut off Greece. Basically Greece is now fully down, So they just started to attack from the backwards of Athens, and soon enough all of the army is now stationed right here, and soon enough the capital is now captured. So looking at a peace treaty, basically all of Greece is now annexed down by this Turkey. Now it just now it will start declare now. Turkish means now, since Balkan countries are really easy to invade, means Turkey just secretly was just preparing down their army, and soon enough Turkey just declares war to all of the Balkan countries. So I'll just mark down the countries which Turkey will attack. It won't be like really good it won't be really like good like Romania, means it will be good for the Turkish and Moldova. So basically these guys are just been declared war by the Turkish troops, and just looking at the furious troops. Now the first ever country in Europe to ever join Turkey is literally Russia. Russia literally joined, because it just knows it from its spies. It knows that after attacking these guys, it will attack Ukraine. So it had just joined, but it will just be only for a limited time. Not like after invading Ukraine, Russia will leave. But basically now Russia is literally now its ally. So Turkey be like, wow, and just started a massive push, and it's very massive. It just took down the bunker country, which is Albania, and just took down Kosovo and some other countries, and Siberia is also, by the way, almost to be dead, and Siberia is dead. They just cut off Balkan countries into the two, and Romania is cut off, Moldova is also literally cut off, and soon enough they were just ravaging down through these plains, and soon enough they all died. And now only countries that remain are these. So they just ravaging down through these weak Balkan countries, and soon enough they're about to be just decimated, and soon enough they were decimated. So looking at a peace treaty, just Turkey just annexes all of these Balkan countries and all of the countries it had done. So now the next thing, Turkey just waits for just like a few years to just rebuild down its army, and after that Turkey just declares war on Ukraine, and so does Russia, and other guys also just do it. So basically it's not really looking good. So Russia convinces Turkey, saying to just make its first push through him. So because Kiev is very near to the Russian border, so they just managed to just take that, while the Crimean Peninsula is being invaded by the Turkish troops, and they meet the Russian troops, and just ravaging down towards the south, while they also started ravaging towards the southern Ukraine. And looking at it, it looks like Ukraine is about to fall, because literally the capital is just around here. So Russian troops just managed it. Even the Russian troops are having the ones with the most difficulty, since means a lot of troops have been stationed there. But now Operation Kiev has been come, which means it just will take down Ukraine, while the Turkish troops are just ravaging down towards the south, meeting down the Crimean Peninsula and meeting down the Russian, and just helping down the Russian army. So basically now Russia also just takes down these and just surrounds down Kiev, and just to take down Kiev. However, Ukraine doesn't surrender. So basically Turkey just said it just wants to do the rest, because it just wants to have more land. So it just allows that. Russia allows that, and soon enough all of these guys has just been done. So looking at a peace treaty, means Russia will just get down a bit of this land. So now basically Russia just wants to leave down, means now they just wants to leave means the pact, but it just feels like, nah, let's just be here, but I won't support him that much anymore. And means they have discussed, the Russian government has discussed this with the Turkish government, and they were like, okay, it's okay if you do not support me. And so now the last war, means now not the last, really the last war, but yeah, there are like 2 more wars left, 2 or 3 more, I don't know, because only the Turkish government can know that, like literally. So basically now Turkey has just literally declared war on Egypt, and it knows that it's very strong, so it just wants to get Suez Canal, but if it manages to capture down the whole country, it will be priceless. So they just capture down Suez Canal and capture down the city of Suez, which is literally the entry point for Suez. And they were ravaging down, taking down Alexandria, and basically cutting off the northern Egyptian navy from here, and they are just being gunned down by the Turkish and other Tunisians navy. And soon enough, Operation Cairo has been established to just take down Cairo, and soon enough Cairo has been cut off. So looking at a peace treaty, Turkey will just get down just a bit more of this land. So basically, and Turkey will also get full access towards the means Turkey will just get down this much of this land, and the capital and a new city has been built. It's somewhere in the Sahara Desert of Egypt, and it is right here, and this is the new capital of Egypt. So basically now the only country that literally can stop is literally Iran/Saudi Arabia. And basically Turkey was just too blind to see that, so Turkey just declares war on Iran, Kuwait, Saudi Arabia, Jordan, UAE, Qatar, and that's it. These many countries it just have done. And Russian troops won't help this time, because there's a great economic depression over in the Russia. So Turkey and its allies would have to do it alone without Turkish support, or without Russian support. So basically Turkish and other countries' troops just started ravaging down towards Jordan, just capturing it down, and ravaged down towards Kuwait, just taking it down also, while it's having just a bit of problem in Iran, because due to the tactics and the missiles that Iran has been coming on, and also because of the mountains, while they were just ravaging down towards Saudi Arabia. And now Russia, like literally now economic depression has has been recovered. So basically now Russian troops are now being sent towards Turkey, and Turkey just ravages down towards Saudi Arabia, capturing down its capital, but it wasn't the end yet, since Saudi Arabian troops are just being supported down by the Iran troops, so they are just being held down here, while Turkish troops just manages to just come on, just ravaging down towards Iran, but not too much. And soon enough, the ravaging just stopped with Turkish just making a little bit of a push and just taking down Qatar, and just cut off UAE's navy. But soon enough, UAE's navy is one of the greatest in the world. It's, even though it's small, it is like really advanced. So they were just able to back off the Russian troops over here, and soon enough they were just able to recover down the border, and liberated just a little bit of Qatar. Now Russia was still ravaging down towards Iran, because now the Iran's missiles are not working, because anti-missiles had just been invented. So they are just being come on, and also Turkish troops were just able to manage down just to cut off Saudi Arabia and some of the UAE, and just started to ravage down through here, because this is where a lot of Saudi Arabia's troops have been stationed, but also they have been literally invaded. And soon enough, these guys just wanted a peace treaty. So what Turkey does is just Turkey said that it will only accept a peace treaty if all of the annexed land it just had got, and also just getting just down a little bit of UAE is means like UAE also will come. And this one and also they just literally just accepted it, just they don't want any more war. So basically now Turkey has just now controlling a lot, and it's just a lot of land, like literally so much land this Turkey is now controlling. So this is the Turkish, this is literally the Ottoman Empire. So bye guys.